Stephen. I'm in wonderful Wiltshire in England. We're about 92 miles from London, beautiful part of the world to live. And today I'm here to introduce my new project. And let's start with the first one. And I'm going to put my glasses on so I can actually see what I'm doing. Welcome to the live broadcast. And you're more welcome to join. I'm actually starting a new project. And it's with the help of Notebook LM, which is Google's magnificent offering to the AI world. And this graphic down here was actually created using AI. I just gave the instructions to the AI and said, right, I have a new broadcast which is called Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. And I'd like a graphic, please. And on that graphic, I would like to have a webcam and a microphone, and just display the titles. You use the colours red, white and black, and it did, and that's the result. And if we make that larger for a moment, not me, I'm not moving, just a minute, that's better. If we make that larger for a moment, you can see it. That is the image that's been created by AI, and I think it's quite brilliant. Okay, because I've got to admit that I am graphically challenged, and there is no way that I create a graphic which is so, well, it takes your attention, doesn't it? It is eye-catching. That's the phrase I was looking for. And when you're creating graphics for a live broadcast, what you want to do is to stop people from scrolling, and that's what the image does. Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit will be released in December, January, and it is in actual fact everything that I use to actually prepare for live broadcasts. And people are arriving. I want to say hello to AI Learning, good timing, and AI joined from my posts, and Regis, hello. We're talking about Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit and the graphic that was created by AI, and it makes me look good. That's the whole thing about graphics, making you look good. And it attracts attention. And basically I can use that to promote these broadcasts. The thing is, when you're actually going live on TikTok, you do need to promote elsewhere. So from next week, I'll be promoting my broadcasts on Facebook. This is my TikTok live broadcast, which are normally Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll be promoting them on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, Twitter, or X, wherever. Strange that we still call it Twitter, isn't it? It's basically because it is Twitter. Okay, so that's the first graphic that was created by AI, and it's Google AI, just so you know. And the wonderful Gemini 3. And the second card, which is here, is based on that. If you get a winning design, if you get a design that you're happy with, then carry that theme through. If you're actually doing a series of broadcasts, which I am, then make sure you have show cards which fit the show that you're talking about. Now, if I turn off the broadcasting one for a moment, let's just go up here and take the toolkit off, and I make this full screen. Stephen's broadcasting method is what I'm going to be talking about, and we're going to talk about research and preparation, the live broadcast itself, repurposing afterwards. So we're going to go through the four main elements of live broadcasting, and I'll be fleshing those out and explaining what you can do in each using the toolkit, of course. Now, the toolkit is made up of software, and I'm going to be listing the software. I'm going to be giving reviews of the software, which will be on my YouTube channel and on TikTok. So everything's appearing twice on TikTok and on YouTube. The thing is that YouTube doesn't throw anything away. If you broadcast live, I would suggest that whatever you do, you get a copy onto TikTok. If you're using something like StreamYard or OneStream Live or BeLive or Restream, then going to live to YouTube makes sense because it doesn't cost anything, and you can broadcast live to YouTube, and there's always a copy of your video there. The other thing is that if you have your video on YouTube, then it can be analyzed. And there is software out there, which I'll be talking about, which will take your video and analyze it for you. Now, I've done this for two of my friends. And Joe's got his copy of what the analysis, and I'm getting ready to actually let Nick Wood, who's also a TikTok live broadcaster, because I had a question. Nick promotes a $7 marketing system. And Matai, hello. And I always wondered what was in it. And you can watch a video all the way through, but if you can get something like Recorder.ai, it can actually analyze the video for you. So you don't have to watch the full video. It actually analyzes the video and it links to the video itself. So it gives you a detailed description of what's in the video, and then it gives you timestamps. And you can click the timestamp, and that takes you straight to where you want to be in the video to learn about the system. And the other thing is that I've been using Notebook LM, and that enables me to actually understand Nick's $7 system, which I'm going to send back to him as information, because we live in an age where we can make use of AI, and that's what I'm doing. Simple as that. And the best AI systems around at the moment, the best AI system around is Google Gemini, and link that with Notebook LM, and you've got a very powerful toolkit that you can use not only to learn more about other broadcasters, but to actually create a database of your own broadcasts. And I'm going to do that over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be getting all my videos together and asking Notebook LM what it thinks. And from that, building up a database of your own videos. Remember, the only thing you need to do is to actually broadcast on YouTube or upload to YouTube. Doesn't matter. And as long as you do broadcast and you do upload it to YouTube one way or another, then that will be good. And let's catch up with people who are popping in and say hello to David, hello, and hello to Louisiana, and to MMR, and Greg and Colby, welcome. You're watching Stephen live from wonderful Wiltshire, England. This is Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. Welcome to the show, and this is my first official broadcast about the toolkit, which I'm launching in December and January. And this is just by way of an intro. Now, if you've got any questions about live broadcasting, you're in the right place. If you want any hints, tips and tricks, you're in the right place. If you want to know anything about broadcasting, then if I don't know the answer, I know people who certainly do. And J Rose, welcome back. And Laura C, welcome. Okay, so I'm here to help. Okay, that's basically what I do. I've got Udemy courses about broadcasting. I broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch on a regular basis, and just here to help. Okay, and to listen. Okay, I enjoy having a chat whilst I'm live. So if you've got anything you want to say, if you just want to tell me where you're actually listening from, then that is most helpful. But to anybody who's just come in, we're talking about two things. Okay. Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, which will be released December, January, and it's everything you need to actually go live. And it includes camera confidence, it includes research, it includes everything in this. Because I've got a method. I've got a method for broadcasting, which is research, preparation, live broadcasting and repurposing. And I want to say hello to your follower, Empowered Extend, joined from one of my posts. Welcome and thank you. And let me go down here and say hi. And Corinda is saying, hey Stephen, I thought you may go live this week on Amazon for Black Friday. Yes, I will, on Friday. Okay, I'm live. Thank you for asking the question, Corinda. I'm live on Black Friday, and I'll be live at 3:10 on Amazon.com talking about Black Friday deals. And say hi to Louisiana, welcome back. I'll be talking about Black Friday deals tomorrow. Today I'm not selling. Okay, this is all part of what I do. I'm not selling anything. The toolkit is free. My broadcasting method is free. And I'm here to help you, blameful hello, to help you go live. Okay, because you've never been live, it can be frightening. If you are going live, then there are ways. What is the toolkit? Good question, Corinda. You're working well, thank you. Corinda's a good friend, based in Staines, down south. And these are new products that I'm launching. Stephen's broadcasting toolkit were available December, January. I'm not tying myself down too much. And the toolkit is everything you need to broadcast live, apart from your choice of software. And you can choose StreamYard, you can use BeLive, you can use OneStream Live, you can use any software, OBS, vMix, XSplit Broadcaster, any software you like. And I'm going to give you a methodology. And thank you everybody for joining. I'm going to give you a methodology for actually going live. Okay. And it's no guarantees. Okay. The most important part of a live broadcast is you. Okay. And right. Okay. Question in from Corinda. Can you use BeLive for TikTok? No. You can't use BeLive for TikTok. TikTok does have stream keys, but it doesn't publish them. And the way you can get stream keys is by becoming part of a marketing group. And the marketing group have got to accept you. Then they'll give you the stream keys and you can stream live on TikTok. Yeah? In that case, you could use BeLive, but you can't do it unless you join an organization which is able to give you the keys, because TikTok won't give you the keys. In fact, TikTok encouraging everybody, and I'm doing the same. I'm saying if you want to broadcast on TikTok, there is free software. It's called TikTok Live Studio. All you need to do is download it, and it is the equivalent of Restream, of OneStream, of BeLive, of StreamYard. It's got everything you need. It's got the ability to show text. It's got the ability to show images. And you can play video as well. So TikTok Live Studio is totally free. Go to TikTok, search for TikTok Live, download it onto your PC, register if you're not already on TikTok, and then you seek permission to go live. And let me just go here and just switch this off. I've got another question from Corinda. I'm trying to keep up, Corinda. Corinda and Sinisterai and Big Cat 85, welcome. And Melita, welcome. Can you bring comments onto the screen? No. No, you can't bring comments onto the screen. I can see that there is an overlay which is available, but it can only take up a small area of the screen. The whole thing about TikTok is they want you to be center screen as presenter. Yeah, I mean, I can do images in the corner, but as soon as I do this, okay, on a TikTok broadcast, I will be told in my studio that my camera is hidden. Yeah, they don't want you to do that. So, okay, so now I can't bring comments onto the screen, but not that it matters. And say hi to Blue Eyes. Blue Eyed Ginger, welcome. And thank you for joining me live on this wonderful Thursday afternoon. Just to shout I'm live, it is 14:24 and we've been broadcasting for 14 minutes. And doesn't time fly when you're having fun? So, what I'm talking about today is two things. And I'm going to take the second one off and bring the first one back. Is Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, which is a toolkit that I'm putting together, which is available to everybody. It will be downloadable, it will be in a PDF, there'll be videos to watch, and there'll be articles on LinkedIn to read. So a whole world of Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, and it all starts today. This is the first Sheena, hello. And Kashar, hello. This is the first step. I mean, basically, I've been doing this, live broadcasting, for 10 years, but now I've decided to put everything together in Stephen's broadcasting toolkit, and it'll be available for free, and you can download it. And if you've never broadcast before, then it will help you. If you are broadcasting now and you want to improve, it'll help you with that as well. Now, it's not just, I'm conducting the orchestra, but there will be input from the people I've met over my years of live broadcasting. And Corinda may well be one of those. Andrew, hello. And welcome, everybody. Okay, it's Friday. No, it's not. It's Friday tomorrow. Just Corinda mentioned it a moment ago. It is Black Friday tomorrow. And, of course, there will be Black Friday sales on TikTok. But tomorrow I will be over on Amazon. I'll be broadcasting live on Amazon tomorrow, selling. I'm very fortunate to be an Amazon insider. I can broadcast on the world's third largest website, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do it at 3:10, and then possibly again 5:10. Okay, so that's my schedule for tomorrow. And I'll be back again on Cyber Monday, because you've got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the two go together. I will be talking about webcams, I'll be talking about microphones, I'll be talking about green screens, anything to do with live broadcasting. And Corinda Empowered Extend is an insider as well. Have you broadcast there recently, Corinda? Yeah? Love to know. Okay, so, and then the second part of it, oh yeah, good. Okay, the second part of it is the broadcasting method, which talks about research, preparation, and live broadcasting and repurposing. Okay, and it looks like Corinda is broadcasting on Amazon most days. Okay, very good. And what have you been selling, just out of interest? I know you do quite a lot. But I do want to say thank you for the comments, because every time somebody comments on one of your live broadcasts, more people see it. And it's as simple as that. I'm hoping Murphy, hello. I'm hoping from today's broadcast to actually get a flare for Monday. Okay, because basically TikTok is gamified. And the game is that you actually have certain targets that TikTok want you to meet. And the target I'm going for this week is to broadcast 4 times during the week. And that gets me diamonds. Diamonds gets me real rewards, which are flares I can use in my live broadcasts. Obusbot. All right, okay. Microphones, Obusbot, and headset. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to work out the best value webcams, best value microphones that are on Black Friday deals, and talk about those. Then talk about live video in general and about sound. So that's my big plan for going live on Amazon tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. It's always good to go live on Amazon. Normally I go live on Amazon at 3:10 on Tuesday, which is what Corinda was talking about a moment ago, but this week I'm going live on Friday because it is Black Friday. With the toolkit with TikTok Studio, can you bring a guest on like Be Live TV? There is TikTok Studio. It's brilliant for solo broadcasting. It really is. The multi-person broadcast, I did a broadcast with Marco and with Nick, and it's a bit, normally on a 4-person broadcast anybody can talk, but in the TikTok version, you've got one person who's the host and they say something, then a guest says something, and the host says something, and the guest says something. It's not multi-person broadcasting as we know it, and it took us a while to adapt to it. It worked, but it wasn't the best experience. I'd rather go live and just be live. And thank you for the follow. And thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. And thank you for watching me live. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend this from another person broadcasting. If you, right, I better get this done and dusted. There are two ways that you can actually show people content on TikTok. One is live video, which is what I'm doing now. And anybody who's actually surfing on TikTok right now and sees my picture and background may stop and listen for a few seconds or even minutes. That's your first audience. First audience is a live audience. To help with the live audience, you can earn rewards, and those rewards increase your reach. Okay, they're called flares. And if I get a flare, I can either go out to 200 people, 300 people, 400 people. Early last week, 500 people watched my live broadcast. People, not views, people. And that's the live video side. The live video side, highly gamified, so easy to actually do it. I go live 3 times a week on purpose, and then probably accidentally another one. And that's how I earn my flares, and then the flares I can use. Yeah, I usually have 1 week when I've got flares every day. So last week I had an audience of 1,200 people during the week. And this week my audience is down in the hundreds, and I don't mind. Yeah, because I'm just doing this because this video, right? Okay, so that's the live side, gamified, brilliant audience, and thank you for watching, everybody. And then take this video after the broadcast and basically using the editor within TikTok Studio, just take the first 10 minutes. Yeah. So make sure you're saying something useful in the first 10 minutes of any live broadcast, and then you can take the edited video and post it on TikTok. Now, it's not a live video, so people can watch it any time of day or night, and it basically, TikTok are brilliant, better than anybody else, at actually promoting your content to people on TikTok. That's what the majors are after. They want to know TikTok's secret. Yeah? How can TikTok give you such audiences? And it's because the system is so well designed. The TikTok system is designed to actually maximize your audience. I mean, even now, when I didn't overly promote this, there are 2 people watching live at one time, and there are 48 people who watched this live video so far. And this is, I've never been live at this time of day before. So this is by way of an experiment. And I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it. I'm doing this to talk about Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. Let's bring it back on the screen. Graphics are by Gemini AI. So Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit is available in December and January alongside my broadcasting method. And that's basically a documented way of successfully broadcasting live and succeeding. Okay, you've got the most important person in any live broadcast is you. Yeah, basically people come to watch you, people come to listen to you, people come to learn from you, people come to be amused by you. Okay, in a good way. And Karinder is saying Empowered is saying he's happy with the toolkit. So let's take those off. I just want to come back because I've done this twice now. I miss this. The most important part of any live broadcast is us. Yeah. The difference we make in a live broadcast is because we bring to it our passion, our knowledge, and our presentation. And we are capable of talking about any topic, but it's at best if you talk about topics that you're passionate about. Yeah, it's best that you talk about topics that you're interested in. Yeah, so that when people ask you questions in a live broadcast, you can answer them. If you can't answer them, then you need to do more research before you broadcast again. In addition to that, if you can't answer them, but you know somebody who can, then what you can do is you can take that question, hold it over to your next broadcast and answer it on your next broadcast. Yeah. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes, everybody who's liking the broadcast, and thank you for watching live. We've now reached 50 people who've watched this little broadcast of mine, and I'm grateful to every single one of you who's stopped by, and especially to Corinda, who stopped by for several minutes and made the comments. Because I said, comments make a broadcast. Likes make a broadcast as well. Diamonds also make a broadcast. Okay, so today is basically me just introducing the toolkit and the broadcasting method. These graphics were made by Gemini, and all I did was to say to Gemini, I've got a show called Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. What I'd like to do is to create graphics including a webcam and a microphone and use the colours black, white and red. These are the results, and I'm happy with those. They're quite striking, and that's the way it is, that we should use AI. You can't fight against it. We live in an AI world, and there's no point in fighting it. Use it, gain from it, win from it, and that's the thing to do. Right, you're watching Stephen live from wonderful Wiltshire in England, and I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to hide that. If I come down here, I love the fact that just give me a second, don't go anywhere. I'm just looking around my studio to see I've not missed anything. Oh yeah, no, not that. No, I don't want to. I'm messing about with my studio. Mr. Wilson, thank you, or Ms. Wilson, thank you very much, and thank you for the follow as well. I do follow back, so thank you for watching. And if I go back up here, we talk about preparing for a live broadcast, and I think I've changed this. I edited my studio, which is a silly thing to do at times. I've turned this into a new studio for Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, and I've missed a few things, so they'll be back next week. Okay, the joy of live broadcasting is you meet different people from all around the world, and they become friends. And I'm very fortunate to have met Corinda and to have met Joe, as I mentioned Joe, and I mentioned Nick, Marco, Bob, and of course Brigetti. And we've all been together as a group for years now. So this is a great way to build community. It is to reach out with live video. It's a great way to actually build your community and maintain your community and to meet new people. Thank you for the likes. And hang on, I need my glasses now. This is people have come and gone. And thank you. Brilliant. Okay, so we're just heading up towards the 30-minute mark. So I can tell you that next week, Friday, tomorrow, Black Friday, I'm live on that Amazon Live website, or Amazon.com, live selling. Okay, I'll be selling webcams and microphones and all the kit that's to do with live broadcasting. I'm fortunate to be there. I've been on Amazon Live for 3 years now, and Tyler, hello. It is a brilliant place to actually broadcast, and you could be on this side of the camera. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that through, why am I doing this, you ask? Through my broadcasting toolkit and my broadcasting method, which are both free, if you're thinking about going live, then these will help you. And they're free. And they're available December or let's say January, available in January, and I should be here on TikTok Live. I'll launch it on TikTok Live so that everybody who's on TikTok Live will get to see it first. It is free, it's downloadable, and it's watchable, and it's readable. And it is Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, sort of putting together everything I've learned over the years and pushing out from there. There will be regular broadcasts next year. I might even start up a fan club. Who knows? But anything's possible. The only thing, and I'm going to hide, just a minute, I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to hide that. I just want to say that anything is possible. If you think it, you can do it, especially with live broadcasting. There are so many opportunities. You can talk about something that you know something about, that you're passionate about, and you can share your stories with everyone around the world. And the thing is that nobody's seen you do this before. You are unique. You have your own abilities. You have your own strengths. Play to them and live broadcast in 2026. In fact, I'm going to abuse that. Live broadcast in 2026. That's the thing to do. Whatever else you do, do at least one live broadcast in 2026. SC, thank you for watching. To everybody who's watched live today, big thank you for everything. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye for now. I think. I can leave today. Okay, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to the Explain.
Hello, it's Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire, England. Now, I have been broadcasting for 10 years, and I've got hundreds, if not thousands of videos on YouTube. And the thing is, if you think about it, that's my back catalogue. That's the topics that I've spoken about in the last 3 years. And they just sat there on YouTube and no use was being made of them. So, I investigated a system called Recall.ai. And then I used Google Notebook LM. The resulting video will play shortly. This is an exciting new world. I'm just glad to be part of it. Thank you for watching the intro to the intro. Okay. And we'll stop. Thank you.
Today, we're diving into an absolutely brilliant system for creating what feels like an endless stream of content. This comes straight from the mind of veteran live streamer Stephen Healy, and it is all about working smarter, not harder. We're going to see how you can turn your own live broadcasts into a machine that fuels itself with new ideas. Okay, so let's just start with this pretty bold statement, right? This is the core belief that drives this entire system. For Stephen, live video isn't just another format. It's the most direct, the most interactive, and honestly, the most human way to communicate. But what does that really mean when you put it into practice? Well, this one idea is the bedrock for everything we're about to get into. So here's the game plan. We're going to walk through this in 5 clear stages. First, we'll get into the right mindset. Then we'll look at the practical tools you need. After that comes the really cool part, the AI engine that powers the whole system. Then we'll watch the flywheel spin. And finally, we're going to tackle the big question on every creator's mind. In this new age of AI, what does it actually mean to be human?
First up, the live mindset. You know, before you even think about cameras or microphones or hitting that go live button, it all starts right here, in your head. This right here might just be the single most important piece of advice in this entire explainer. Your audience shows up for you. They're there for your energy, your passion, your unique vibe. And if you're just not feeling it, don't force it. Seriously, the world won't end. The beauty of this is there's always tomorrow.
And look, live video is not about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about connection, those little stumbles, the unscripted moments, the occasional oops. That's the good stuff. That's what makes it feel real. In a world of hyper-polished, super-edited content, your audience is actually starving for something raw and authentic. It builds trust in a way a perfect script just can't.
Okay, so we've got the mindset down. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the practical skills and the platforms that really bring a broadcast to life.
These are so simple, but they make a world of difference. When you look at the camera lens not down at your screen, you're making eye contact with every single person watching. It's a game changer. And hey, if you're nervous, who isn't at first? Just start a private Facebook group or a Discord with a few friends. Practice there, get comfortable, get feedback, build that confidence in a safe space.
Now this is a big one. Your choice of platform has huge consequences down the line. TikTok's live studio, great for the actual broadcast, super easy to use. But the real strategy here is the archive. YouTube saves your videos forever, turning them into these valuable assets. Facebook, on the other hand, It deletes them after 4 weeks. Poof, gone. Think about it. Each video is like a brick you're using to build your brand. You don't want those bricks to just vanish. So this brings us to the absolute heart of the entire system. We're about to see how that permanent archive you're building on YouTube becomes this incredible, endlessly useful resource for creating brand new content. Okay, meet your new best friend, Recall.ai. Imagine an AI assistant that has binge-watched every single video you have ever made. It's heard every story, every piece of advice, every single idea, and it remembers it all. Essentially, you're building a searchable knowledge base of, well, of you. And the process couldn't be simpler. You literally just feed it a YouTube link. That's it. The AI goes to work, speed watching it, transcribing it, pulling out the key moments and topics. And with every single video you add, your personal knowledge base just gets smarter and more valuable. So what does this incredible game-changing content engine cost? Gotta be $100 a month, right? 50? Nope. It's just $10 a month. Yeah, for less than the price of a couple of fancy coffees, you get a system that can basically generate ideas for you forever. All right, we have the engine. It's warmed up. Now let's watch how it powers the content flywheel and creates this amazing self-sustaining cycle of new ideas and fresh content. Here it is in action. This is the flywheel. It all starts with one single live show. You archive that show on YouTube, making it a permanent asset. Then you feed that asset into your AI brain, Recall.ai. And here's where the magic happens. You then use your own knowledge base to spark fresh ideas for your next broadcast. And the whole cycle just begins again. It literally feeds itself. And the output from that one live show is just incredible. You can ask Recall.ai, hey, create an agenda for my next show based on what I said last week. Boom. You can pull out chunks of text for a deep dive LinkedIn article or a newsletter. You do the hard work once, live, on camera, and then you get to repurpose it again and again and again. So we've seen how unbelievably powerful AI can be as a creative partner, but this naturally leads us to a really fundamental question about the balance between all this amazing technology and our own humanity. I mean, this is the elephant in the room for every creative person right now, isn't it? We've got tools that can write, that can speak, that can even create video avatars that look real. So what's left for us? Is our messy, imperfect human nature a problem to be fixed, or is it our greatest strength? Well, the case of Tilly Norwood gives us a pretty clear answer. When an agency tried to market this perfect AI avatar for acting jobs, the creative community's reaction wasn't just disappointment. It was a full-on backlash. Audiences and creators alike just completely rejected this idea of a flawless, word-perfect, but ultimately soulless replacement for a real person. And this just highlights the core difference, right? An AI avatar can be technically perfect, but an authentic creator, we embrace our mistakes. We speak from real experience. We build a genuine connection. One feels human and relatable, the other feels perfect and completely fake. And that really is a key takeaway from all of this. In a world that's about to be flooded with perfect AI-generated content, your unscripted, imperfect humanity isn't a bug, it's a feature. It's your superpower. It is the one thing that can't be replicated, and it's your single most valuable asset as a creator.